I'm Wolf. I'm Wolf. I'm Wolf the street dolphin. Buckets out back to Pennsylvania.
My name is Ken and I'll be your tour guide for today. So if any of you have any questions, don't be afraid to raise your hand.
I have a question, but my arm was amputated in the Civil War. I'd like to go first.
Okay, it's been a long now, gals. So, I know it's been a long day for all of you, so our first exhibit we're going to see is the food exhibit. Yum.
Cities could not have arisen without irrigation systems, but people believed that there were no irrigation in India. There is no evidence that India used irrigation, since it appears India didn't have slaves. Slaves were used to make irrigation systems in ancient times, so it's a mystery what they used to have enough water for where they lived. Farmers. Farmers in India domesticated wheat and a variety of animals, like cattle, and they domesticated wheat and barley. They had to grow and raise enough food to feed everyone, even people that weren't farmers. All the food they ate was grown themselves, so they didn't import food. Table manners. The Hindu people served 2 meals a day. The first meal was served around 10 in the morning. The next meal was served around sundown. The men would sit down first at the mat before coming to the table. They had to wash their hands and face twice. Before coming to the table, they would take a long drink from the drinking bucket, and then they would sit down. It was not considered good manners to drink at the table. Once the men were served, the woman would join them at the mat. The family talked to each other during meals. It was a social time, a time to relax a bit. Eating utensils. Courses were served in wooden platters. These platters were about 1.5 feet long, and they were ornately carved from cedar. Places were hollowed out to hold various foods. There was even a hollowed-out spot to hold fish oil. People can dunk their food in it. They used spoons to eat that were carved from bone or shell. Hi-ya! Thanks, Scary Spice. Now moving on to the next exhibit. You go, Ken! You go, girlfriend! Okay, guys. The next exhibit is the caste system.
So, girls, what is the caste system? The caste system is the method that the ancient Indians used to structure their society. The Rig Veda, a holy book, divides the ancient Indian society into 4 classes of people, although there are thousands of sub-castes. The names of the 4 main castes are the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. Later, a new caste was created, the Chandalas. They were the untouchables who were considered outside of the caste system. Unfortunately, castes are based on race. The 3 higher castes became known for their skin of good color or golden color. The Iron Invaders theory suggests that the lighter-skinned Indians created a system of privileges themselves. So, girls, that concludes our presentation on the caste system. Peace out, home slice.
Come on, divas! This information was supplied by the www.indian.com. Mr. Z's class, 2006, or 7. All right to zeros. Peace out.
Great works in ancient India were really amazing. They include forts, palaces, art monuments, and temples. Forts and palaces created a wealthy cultural past in India. One example of a fort and palace is forts and palaces of Rajasthan. Forts and palaces of Rajasthan were well known for their largest count of forts and palaces in the world, and are now a major tourist attraction. India had to have marvelous craftsmen experienced in pottery, weaving, and metalwork to make beautiful art in India. During the 10th century, Indian surroundings, painters, gods, goddesses, Maladans, eggs were separated. Since they only have bounded space, they were satisfied to paint pictures of gods and goddesses. Monuments in India had several rich and beautiful monuments in the world. These beautiful monuments are known for their complicated architecture ranged through a whole of centuries and the large philosophies of the world. They also cross all roadblocks of religion, region, language, and business. Temples in India show the country's old and wealthy culture. These temples also show carvings and sculptures. Back in ancient India, temples became the world's storehouse of knowledge and culture, and were also called buildings of happiness. That includes my presentation on great work.
Thank you, ladies. This concludes the tour for today. I hope you all had an amazing experience. I'm a giant! I'm a mutant! Stop! Stop! We're all in this together!
Okay.
This together, once we know that we are, we're one and we see. We're all in this together, and it shows when we step hand in hand, make our dreams come. Alright, yeah. Together, 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 everyone. Together, together, come on, let's have some fun. Together, we're there for each other every time. Together, together, let's have some fun.
Hey, go.
I'm a giant! I'm a mutant! Stop! Stop!
That'd be funny if she fell.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know. Can you just... Okay, that's enough.
Teresa! My love! My love, Teresa! I've been waiting so long for this moment forever! But Ken, what about the last 5 years we were together? You really love me. I love you, Teresa! I love you too, Ken!
Aw, poor.
Baby,
I think she's dead.
that's alright! We're all in this together!
Come on, divas.
Hiya, Bobby.
Hi, Ken.
You want to go for a ride?
Sure, Ken.
Jump in.
I'm a Bobby girl in the Bobby